Once upon a time, in a sunny meadow, there lived a clever dog named Dash and a proud sow named Sally. They were the best of friends, but one sunny afternoon, they found themselves in a heated argument. "I'll tell you what, Sally," barked Dash, his tail wagging with excitement. "My puppies are the fastest and the smartest in the whole meadow." Sally snorted, her eyes glimmering with mischief. "Oh, really, Dash? That's nothing. My piglets are the cutest and the most clever. They can find their way around the farm blindfolded." Dash couldn't let Sally's bragging go unanswered. "Well, at least my puppies can see when they are born. Your piglets come into this world all blind and wobbly." Suddenly, a hush fell over the meadow. The wind whispered secrets, and the grass rustled with anticipation. Sally, with a glint of determination in her eyes, said, "How about a contest? Let's see who can guide their young ones through the enchanted forest by sundown. We'll let the meadow decide who has the finest young ones." Dash's ears perked up at the challenge. "You're on, Sally!" But beware, the enchanted forest is filled with surprises. As the sun began to dip low in the sky, Dash and Sally gathered their young ones. The puppies, eager and energetic, wagged their tails, while the piglets, curious and chubby, snorted in excitement. With a bark and a grunt, they set off into the forest, where the trees whispered ancient tales and the shadows danced playfully. The path twisted and turned, leading them deeper into the magical woods where anything could happen. Just then, a sudden rumble echoed through the air. The ground shook beneath them. The animals froze in their tracks. From behind a bush, a mischievous fox named Felix peeked out, his eyes sparkling with mischief. "Well, well, what do we have here? A race through the forest? I love a good game." Felix proposed a challenge. "Let's see who can outsmart me. If your young ones can solve my riddles, they'll find their way safely through the forest. If not, they'll have to help me collect berries for a week." Dash and Sally exchanged worried glances. They knew the fox was clever and the stakes were high, but they also knew their young ones were brave and smart. The first riddle came from Felix, his voice teasingly smooth. "I have keys, but open no locks. I have space, but no room. I have a face, but no eyes. What am I?" The puppies and piglets looked at each other, their little minds racing. Suddenly, one of the piglets squealed, "A piano!" Felix grinned, impressed. "Correct. You may pass." The journey continued, with Felix throwing riddle after riddle their way. Each time, the young ones worked together, pooling their knowledge and solving the puzzles one by one. Finally, they reached the heart of the enchanted forest, where a shimmering pond reflected the twilight sky. They had made it. Dash and Sally cheered, their hearts swelling with pride for their clever young ones. Felix, realizing he had been outsmarted, chuckled. "You all are quite the team. I suppose I underestimated you. You win this time." As they headed back home, Dash and Sally laughed and celebrated their victory, realizing that it wasn't just about who had the finest young ones, but how they had all come together as friends to conquer the challenges of the enchanted forest. From that day on, Dash and Sally's friendship grew even stronger, and they shared many more adventures filled with laughter, mystery, and the joy of teamwork. And whenever they told the tale of the enchanted forest, their young ones listened wide-eyed, dreaming of the next thrilling adventure that awaited them all.